It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. It's the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Outside Covington. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one, and all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Poked away. Leonard with the steal. Outside Covington. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Durant just inside the line. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Zubac. A 3 from Leonard. The offensive rebound. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. They shoot again. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Irving can't hit.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
6 on the shot clock. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. To the middle. Here's Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Get up, Mr. Covington. That is a very quick riser.
Here's Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Claxton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Right side Irving. Out to Harris. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Claxton. Second chance effort. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on George.
Well, you can't bail Joe Harris out. That pump fake, you've got to stay down on it.
And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets. But Doris, depth has been a concern.
Yes, but Kevin, give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals.
The shot by Powell, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Now here's Simmons. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
Oh my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Here's Zubac. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. Now, they lost the first game against this team, but the coach said he's not worried. He thinks they just have to rely on their offense a little more. He told me, look, the first time didn't go the way we'd like, but I still think we can score against these guys. We have to keep the ball moving, and then we have to finish strong. They're trying to even up the season series at 1, Kevin. We'll see how they do. Back to you.
Thanks, D.A. Sounds like they're going to do what they can to get this offense rolling.
Yeah, they'd like to get out to a fast start, establish a little bit of rhythm and pace right up front.
Yeah, I think if they can come out and dictate the tempo, that's to their advantage.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers to end the cold streak. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
The Clippers in the lead. Terry outside. Outside Covington. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Both good from the line that time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And then Simmons slams it in.
Now Ben Simmons at 6'11" with elite hops. That's an easy look.
Outside Covington. He can't get it to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Man, my goodness, the handle of Ben Simmons, the craftiness to get to his spot.
To the paint. Here's Powell. Nice D from Warren. Out to Harris. The tray. Connects from three-point range.
One thing I love about Joe Harris, he has now become confident in catch-and-shoot situations. He wants to be assertive.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
A shot by George, wide open. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 3. Irving looking for an opening. And it's good for 2. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, at the rim, an undersized guard, Kyrie Irving may be the best to ever do it.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
Here's Irving. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Clippers trail by 3. Jackson from long range. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Here's Irving. Curry with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Nets. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Here's Durant. Scores! What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Irving. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Well, Reggie Jackson gets the steal, and not only that, thinks right away, let's get this to a teammate who's in transition.
Here's Irving. Pass to O'Neal. Drives to the hoop. Out to KD. Fires for 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
You allow Kevin Durant space from 3, he will make you pay.
And the rejection by Cauley Stein. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Irving. Unable to get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Inside. And Cauley Stein over to help. Irving with the steal. From deep 3-point range, it's hauled in by Brown.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Here's Durant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Jackson from long range. Brooklyn with the rebound. Pass to Durant. .125 left here in the second.
Yeah, Kevin Durant's got the jump where he shows you right there. I'm going to rock the rim. Leave no doubt, KD.
Here's Mann. Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Well, great scorers understand if I can get to the offensive window, that's an easy putback. Nicely done, Paul George.
Shot's good. Brown making the play.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Irving. From the arc. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. They start a 3-game homestand with that game.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Count that one.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
better, come stronger than that. Cauley-Stein, a presence defensively.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Moutier. He's still scoreless so far in this one. In the corner, Simmons with it. And they double up Simmons. O'Neal from long range. Clippers trail by 8. Left side, Terry. Covington in the corner. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Zubac, no good. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And Simmons slams it in.
This is a real specialty of Ben Simmons, the ability to go after it on the glass.
High post, Zubac. Takes it out to Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest. That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Brooklyn leading by 8. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Ben Simmons playing fearlessly and getting to all the spots on the floor he's comfortable in.
And it's Terry off the drive. Yep, it counts. Terry's got his second bucket of the night.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And they double up Simmons. For 3, Harris. The 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 8. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Claxton. And they double up Simmons. Over in the corner, Warren. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And now it's an 11-point Nets lead.
Well, T.J. Warren has proven that he's willing to step out and make threes. That corner is a sweet spot.
Now here's Terry. Misses the layup. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Clippers trail by 11. There's a screen. And Wall. Here we go now. Nice shot by Terry.
The pick and roll game paying dividends. Wall with another delivery.
Simmons with it. Now Covington defending. The kick out to Warren. No good with the triple. Here's Los Angeles now. And Leonard has it in the corner. Back to Terry. Outside, Wall. 6 to shoot. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Oh!
This is exactly where Ben Simmons can flourish. High-speed basketball is the way he prefers to play.
Terry outside. screen by Zubac. And here's Covington from the arc. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Covington has put such time and work into that perimeter game. Now the confidence he shoots it with knocks that down. That's beautiful.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. Right side, Simmons. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 10. And here's Covington from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Moutier throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Simmons. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the inside. Pass to man. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Nets out in front. They lead by 9. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so Brown will bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 9 points. Jackson misses. Now Irving. Durant in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers trail by 9. George with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Whether making plays for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving, a dynamic playmaker.
Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Durant. And it's blocked by Brown. And he recovers it. Irving for 3. Clippers trail by 9. Over to the left wing. Man gets the bucket.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
It's Curry with the drive. No good. And here are the Clippers now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Brooklyn leading by 6. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. It's Durant on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Durant drawing the double team. It's Curry outside. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance. And boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
And the Clippers call time here.
Make some noise, everyone.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Los Angeles calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. The screen from Brown. Here's George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
We see Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury, playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First team.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And it's Simmons penetrating.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent. Gorgeous. That pull-up jumper is simply gorgeous. Paul George rises above everyone.
Pass to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. KD on the wing. From deep. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 6. Here's Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Robert Covington, calm, cool, and collected.
Irving with the ball. George picks him up. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. To the middle. Here's Zubac. Here's Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Let's remember this is a former Finals MVP. He will not blink in the biggest of moments.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Wall. Right side George. To take the lead. The shot. No good. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Irving. Outside for Simmons. On the wing, Harris. Outside Irving. 5 to shoot. Simmons with it. Leonard picks him up. The shot's good from Irving.
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher. These are the shots we have come to expect from Paul George. This guy is cold-blooded.
Irving drives in. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
We all know know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's KD. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. Inside to tie it up. And they get it back. Nobody near Leonard. It's money from deep.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Simmons. Out to Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, Mr. Harris in the clutch. Welcome to the show.
So it's the Clippers now. Pass to Leonard. This one for 3. The 3 won't fall. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wall.
Mr. Covington under duress of the big moment, and he delivers. Yes, sir.
Timeout called the Nets. And so Jacques Vaughn calls timeout.
Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Nets.
Covington with the steal. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. All with it. Screen by Zubac. Irving with the steal. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Nets.
We all understand Kyrie Irving is capable of having huge nights. He is well on his way.
Down low. Simmons goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Robert Covington picks one up.
Wow, Ben Simmons looking so confident in a big spot, guys.
Here's Zubac. Covington down low. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
This is about perseverance and passion. Robert Covington refuses to be denied.
A wide open look for Durant. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
A pretty dependable free throw shooter. Covington in a pressure situation.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
To Claxton. Covington with the steal. Outside, George with the crossover. And George with the stuff.
Well, Paul George has got the tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense. Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA, and if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it. Oh, that's a big-time delivery. John Wall making it happen.
Durant down low.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
The absolute last guy you want to put at the free throw line in these moments, Kevin Durant. You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a one-point lead.
Here's Wall. Oh, and they take the lead.
Oh, you love to see guys come through in the clutch. A nice play by John Wall.
They set the pick. Here's KD. Money.
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
Outside Leonard. Irving attacking. Out to Harris. Here's the three. Sinks the triple.
Joe Harris, confident, fearless, big-time shot delivery.
And here's Covington from the arc. The rebound by the Nets.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
It's the first, and that makes it a three-point lead.
There's a calm to Kyrie's game. That should help him right now.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within two. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
These are the situations that Paul George wants to be in. An opportunity to prove he's got the clutch gene at the foul line.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a four-point ballgame.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 4. 7 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly. But it is still possible here.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Here's Leonard. No good on the quick three. Jacks up a three. No good. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They had to scrape.